shares. While Kyla has only been on our team for 2.5 years and is graduating early, she has found a profound impact on our program. Kyla is the epitome of what we want our program to be about. She loves to compete and gives her all in everything she does. She has been a great teammate and causes others around her to be better. Our coaching staff would desire that every one of our players had the exact same attitude and effort of Kyla every single day. Thank you, Kyla, for all the sacrifices you have made to be a Bruin. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kyla Worley. Now at this time, we ask you to please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the game of basketball and the opportunity these universities have to fellowship this evening in both games tonight. I pray that you would keep the players, coaches, and refs safe and help us have a good time here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. And now the starters for the visiting Royals. Number 3, Zandy Smith. At guard, number 4, Lynn Lewis. At guard, number 11, Jamaria Brown. At guard, number 15, Courtney Rowley. And at guard, number 24, Callie Harrell. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and make some noise for your Bob Jones University Bruins starting lineup. At guard, a senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 3, Catherine Steele. At guard, a freshman from Midland, Michigan, number 5, Caitlin Dickerson. At forward, a sophomore from Hollywood, Florida, number 11, Katrina Tabora. At guard, a junior from Denver, Colorado, number 21, Kyla Worley. And at forward, a grad student from Beulaville, North Carolina, number 31, Shay Dickinson. And your Bruins are coached in his 12th season by head coach Mike LaVere.
It has been an incredibly busy week for the Lady Bruins, and it continues here tonight. Nate Work to bring you the action as the BJU Bruins host the Regent University Royals here at the Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. Royals are in the appropriate royal blue, going from left to right, and the Bruins in the sky blue, going from right to left. Royals win the tip and are off to the races. Talked about the Bruins having, that's travel.
Traveling violation, Bruins ball.
On Jabaria Brown. But mentioned the Bruins having a busy week. They were here at home Monday and Tuesday. Monday got a thrilling win over Sewanee, 83-80. Then had a tough one against Brevard. And they went on the road for an exhibition against Furman University. Across Greenville fellow school. NCAA D1 program, and that went about the way you might expect. And now they're back home here on Friday. So 4 games in 5 days. We'll see if there are any signs of fatigue, and that one's lofted out of bounds. But the Bruins, will see if they can get back to some winning ways here. They come in at 2-6. Royals come in at 3-6. Royals controlling up top. Brown lofts it inside, intercepted by Skibo. She'll give it up to Dickerson. Couple things to look for from the Bruins this evening is rebounding. That has been a big struggle. Turnovers, as you see right there. And shooting. Three-pointer open for Brown. Knocks it down. Could not have been much more open there. 5-0 Regent. Here's Dickerson. Gives it over. Going inside, that was Worley who passed it in. And the foul is going to be on the Royals. Number 3, Zandy Smith.
Team first. Ball out of bounds for the Bruins.
And down here to Skibo. Almost went out of bounds. Kept it in though. Worley with it up top. Over to Dickerson. Skibo, long 3. Got it. Bruins on the board here. Couple minutes in. And it is 5-3. Lynn Lewis passes it off. Comes out to Brown. Tough drive. Not going to get it. Dickinson grabs the board. Dickerson looking to run. Good pass to Tabora, who finishes the layup. Good vision there from Dickerson. Nice finish by Tabora to tie things up. Brown will bring it up the floor this time instead of Lewis. Kicks it out to the outside. Drive floater is good. Well placed there by Zandy Smith. Dickerson kicks this one out. Skibo looking for a repeat. Didn't get it this time. Dickerson grabs the offensive rebound though. Dickinson gonna drive. Pulls up and just a little bit off target. Brown kicks it out. Comes all the way back up top to Morrell. Pulls up for an elbow jumper and knocks it down. Royals lead 9-5 here. Bruins a couple subs waiting to check in. Here's Skibo. Over to Dickerson. Finds a cutting Dickinson. Misses, gets the rebound, misses again. And then a reach from Tabora. This is something that has been a big struggle for the Bruins. They've gotten a lot of great looks inside, and they just won't go down. It's been a big problem here recently. In the last couple possessions, 3 point-blank looks. Brown works around the screen from Smith. Brown for three. Got it.
Brown.
Worley with it. Long pass all the way across. And stepping on the line was Wilder. The little things that add up. Bruins already with, I think, 3 or 4 turnovers here in the first quarter. That's a travel, I thought.
Traveling violation.
And it is.
Ball.
So, bucket does not count. Bruins will have another chance to chip away at this deficit. Here's Clark. Over to Dickerson. Wilder in the corner for three, no good. And Clark with the reach-in foul. Or no, a travel. It's a travel on Smith. The Bruins will get it right back. Certainly plenty of opportunities for BJU here in the early going. Dickinson going up against 3 people. Missed the first time, got her own board, and got fouled the second, so she'll go to the line for 2.
That foul's number 15, Courtney Rowley, her first, team second. Now the line shooting 2 for the Bruins, number 31, Shay Dickinson.
Courtney Rowley guilty of the foul, second team foul, her first personal. Annie Miller getting ready to check in for the Bruins. First free throw is good. In the last home game against Brevard, free throws were another area that were a struggle. Bruins hit only 7 of 15 on the game. They get off to a good start here, make both of their first 2 attempts.
Annie Miller.
Miller in for Dickinson, so big size difference on that swap.
Checking in for the Royals, number 20, Brooke Glisson.
That'll be Brooke Glisson checking in over on the Royal side. Coming in for Zandy Smith. Some pressure here from Miller as Lewis tries to run the offense. Out to Brown. And that one's thrown away inside, intended for Glisson. That'll lead us to timeout on the floor. Royals lead 12-7. Here, roughly the halfway mark of the first quarter. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Be sure to check them out today. Bruins and Royals not overly familiar foes. They've only played 2 previous times, but the Bruins have won both of those games. First time they played, the Bruins won running away with it, 77-34. But then by the time a couple months rolled by and they played again, they only won 58-43, which granted 15 points. Still a very solid victory, but definitely very, very different from a 43-point margin. At this point, I think the Bruins would just like a win no matter what the margin is. And just 2-6 on the season. They are 1-1 here at home. The first 6 games of the season were all on the road. It was going to just be the first 3, but the first home game actually ended up having to be canceled. Miller gets it out to Clark. Clark thought about it. Wilder will take it off the mark. Tabora had a chance at it, couldn't grab it. So Brown's going to get it and come back the other way. Here's Lewis. Miller got a piece of it, didn't get enough to actually get it or prevent it from getting to Brown. Brown does miss the three-pointer. Clark inside to Tabora. Kicks it back out to Wilder. She'll take another three. This one's good. And Bruins are in double digits. Nice steal by Miller. Oh, they wanted a foul and didn't get one. Or I think they did call one now, maybe. I don't know. Clark got hit on the arm hard on that shot attempt. And I think, yeah, they are going to call the foul on that one. Didn't hear the whistle immediately, but they do whistle it. So it'll be 3 free throws at the line here for Clark. That is the second foul on Raleigh. Second free throw good as well. So the Bruins off to a great start from the line here in this one, having made their first 4. Clark will try to make it 5 for 5 and does so. So solid job by the Bruins here from the charity stripe. It's given them a 13-12 lead here. And how about the defense by Annie Miller setting that up, and she's putting some pressure here on Lewis again. Trying to just slow down Regent a little bit and possibly get a turnover or two. Double team, tough turnaround, not going to go. Ritter on the defense and on the board. Miller whips this one down to Clark and didn't quite make the connection. So it'll go back to the Royals here. Again, Miller picking up Lewis on her half of the court, or close to it at least. Great effort there from Wilder coming over to challenge that one, tipped it away. It will stay with Regent, but again, love seeing the hustle on the defensive side of the ball for the Bruins. Here's Brown. She'll take another 3. Well off the mark, but it's going to go right to Lewis, who gets fouled by Miller, and will go to the line for 2. Only a second team foul on the Bruins. Here almost 7 minutes in. First free throw is good. Ties things up at 13. Second one rattles out. Ritter is there for the board. Bria Dickinson passes this one down to Ritter. Out to Clark. Clark wants to go back to Ritter. Good pass. She gets double teamed, kicks it out. Wide open 3 for Wilder. Knocks it down. Or Bria Dickinson, excuse me. Great 3 there for Dickinson. Brown on the drive, gets fouled on the way in, I believe, by Ritter.
That foul's number 30, Hallie Ritter.
Yeah, it is on Ritter. Team foul number 3, first one on Ritter. Brown will shoot 2. First one rattles out. Just a little bit short. Wilder with it up top. Gets it into Miller. Miller kicks it out. Here's Clark. Dickinson's open on the wing if they can get it to her. That was too high. It did come to Dickinson. It was intended for Miller. This is Wilder in the corner. Rattles off. And it will go to the Royals. Bruins up by 2. That's a travel.
Traveling violation, Bruins ball.
Morrell guilty of it. It's so easy to do. You get the ball, you're excited, but if you start moving the feet before you put the ball down, they will call that pretty much every single time. Miller will inbound here to Bria Dickinson, and we are back away. Just about 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Bruins got off to a slow start. They trailed 12-5, but since then, they've gone on a nice little 11-2 run.
That fouls number 20, Brooke Glisson, her first, team fourth. Bruins ball out of bounds.
So off the ball foul on Glisson. It's her first, but is team foul number 4, so if they commit another, the Bruins will be in the bonus for the rest of the first quarter. Here's Wilder. Miller for 3. Got fouled almost. Oh, no, travel.
Traveling violation, Royals ball.
Not often you see a travel on a catch and shoot, but the basket was missed anyway, so technically make a huge difference. Brown gives it up. Morrell on the drive. Well covered. Good spin move. Mid-range jumper is well short, and Ritter on the board. Miller whips this one all the way down. Great pass. Nice unselfish play. As Clark was feeling the pressure from behind, laid it off to Ritter, who had a wide open layup. Great passing there. And the Bruins up by 4. Types of plays you love to see. That one bouncing all over the place, and it's going to be last touch by Brown. Bruins have a sub here as Beth Clark out and Julia Weigel in. Just over a minute. Weigel inside to Ritter. Double team. Tough shot. Got it. Allie Ritter. Another bucket extends the Bruins lead to 6. With under a minute to go here in the first. A great turnaround for the Bruins. Really a slow start in this one, but able to find that second gear here quickly and played a lot of good defense in this quarter as well. Brown for 3. No good. Miller's going to chase down the rebound. She is off to the races. She gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. Will probably be a moot point, but the Bruins are now in the bonus for the final 24.8. First foul on Morrell.
Number 13, Annie Miller at the line, shooting 2.
Bruins have done very well from the line here in the first quarter. Part of what helped them catch back up and take the lead. Miller does miss that one. A little bit too strong. Bruins with a sub waiting to check in after the shot as well. Second free throw rattles out as well. So Miller goes 0 for 2. Royals can hold for the last shot if they want. Brown has a wide open lane. Then Weigel came over to close it down. Inside, lobbed in, good pass. And that's going to be a bucket for Zandy Smith. That one's turned over. 3 at the buzzer is too strong. Good play by Morrell, but a little bit too much on the shot. Bruins, though, do lead by 4 here at the end of 1. Second quarter underway here. Bruins starting with the basketball, leading 20-16. Got off to a little bit of a slow start. They trailed 12-5 early. Then some good defense, good shooting, smart play. They're able to take back the lead. That's another travel on Miller. Both times on catch and shoot threes. That's not a call you see very often. I mean, you see traveling a lot, but on a catch and shoot three where the person is not attempting to drive the ball, that is unusual. Miller looked a little bit confused by the call. And that's going to be a foul, I think, on Miller.
That foul number 21, Kyla Worley.
Miller talking to Coach Levere about why is she getting called for travel on that. The foul actually was on Worley, not on Miller, so that's Worley's first. Would have been Miller's second, so it's actually better that way. Glisson does make the first free throw. Second one as well. Miller feeds it inside to Worley. Worley driving. Good pass to Ritter. Another good job of drawing the defense over to one side. Ritter finding the empty space on the other. Ritter's had herself a good first half so far. Lewis looking to drive. Fed it off at the last second. Tough shot. But getting it to go was Jabaria Brown. She had about 2 or 3 Bruins right there. They did a good job of not fouling, and Brown was just able to squeak it through. Wide open look on the outside, not going to go. Good look for Weigel. Brown in transition. Ritter. A little surprised there wasn't a call there one way or the other. Ooh, Dickinson able to stop just in time. Miller for three. No travel this time, and it goes in. So whatever Coach Severe told her, it worked. She doesn't get whistled this time. 25-20 Bruins. And oh my word, it is a full line change coming in for the Bruins in the next opportunity. Literally all 5 people are going to be switching out. Good catch there on the post and put in for Glisson. Dickinson, again, somehow stopped without traveling. That was close. Three-pointer off the mark once again for Weigel. Chance for the Royals to tie or come within one here. Lewis, long three-pointer, and still put it too long. Miller flying down the court. Stops, swings it over. That was actually a good catch. Bria Dickinson for three. That one's good. Bruins back up by 6. It's about 3 minutes into this second quarter. Open three for Merle. She answers.
Callie Morrell.
Another open pass. Here's Ritter. Going to be a kick. Royals can't believe it.
Bruins ball.
And here we go. Full line change. So Dickinson, Dickerson, Tabora, Wilder, and Skibo all in. So with the exception of Worley, who is not out there, it's all the starters. Skibo gives it over to Dickinson. She's got a wide open three. Misses it. Good rebound there by Dickerson. Gives it out to Tabora. Tabora looking to drive. Gets there and one! Great job fighting through the contact and making the bucket for Katrina Tabora.
Line for the Bruins, shooting 1, Katrina Tabora.
So Tabora trying to get a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. And will do so. Bruins 6 for 8 from the line here on this one by my unofficial stats. Morrell trying for another. Got another.
Callie Morrell.
Morrell with back-to-back threes. Lobbed over. Wilder for the answer. Didn't get it. Brown on the rebound. Feeding the hot hand here. Possibly. Morrell waiting at the top. And it's a traveling
violation. Bruins
on
ball.
Smith. Skibo inside to Dickinson. Open look on the outside. That one's good. And Elaine Wilder. Bruins have gone back and forth between the 3 and 6 point lead for a significant amount of the second quarter. Here's Brown. Morrell has had the hot hand for the Royals. Will they be able to get it to her again? Here's Lewis. There is Morrell. She's guarded well. Gets all the way inside. Lobs it up. No good. Batted away by Wilder. Gets it to the corner. And does successfully rebound it. Dickerson lobs up. It's a 2-on-1. Dickinson on the drive. Whips it out to the outside. Open three for Skibo, who knocks it down. Bruins in transition. Now with their largest lead of the evening. 37-28. That's going to be a foul on Dickinson from behind.
That foul number 31, Shea Dickinson, her first
Team foul number 2 for the Bruins. Just the first one on Dickinson, and we'll have a timeout here on the floor. Bruins starting to put some things together here. They lead by 9 midway through the second quarter. The Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. Located just off Woodruff Road, Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. I mentioned it's been a busy week of basketball for the Bruins, and the men's Bruins team will be getting in on that busyness as well, as coming up shortly after this game, scheduled for a 7 p.m. tip. They'll be playing as well, also against Regent, and scheduled for a 7 p.m. tip. Men have not played as many games, just 5 thus far on the season. They're sitting at 2-3, but are a perfect 2-0 here on their home court, winning against both Brevard and Johnson and Wales earlier in the season. But coming off of a couple losses, including a heartbreaker against Brevard on the road, losing by just 2, especially after winning by 19 earlier. That was a tough one, hoping to get back on the right track here against Regent this evening. Morrell continuing her hot streak. Good pass inside to Tabora. Back outside. Wilder, that's her spot. Does miss that one. Dickinson battling for the rebound and comes out to Wilder. Wilder gives it back to Dickinson. Short jumper. Rattles and doesn't go. Very close. Not quite there. Here's Morrell. She already has 8 points just this quarter. That pass was read all the way by Wilder. Tried to steal it. batted it out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock. It'll be inbounded by Rowley. Rowley lobs this one up. Got it to Glisson. Turnaround jumper, no good for Smith, but she will go to the line. And that foul is going to be on Tabora. Her second.
Number 3, Zandy Smith, now at the line for the Royals.
Tabora has been a good source of scoring for the Bruins, but she has at times been a bit of a foul magnet. So having picked up 2, she'll want to make sure that she doesn't pick up a third here over these last 4 minutes. First free throw attempt by Smith is wide right. Lane violation, so the free throw no good. So it ends up being a 0 for 2 trip to the line with that violation. Here's Skibo. Here's Wilder. All the way back across to Dickerson. Back up top. Skibo wide open. Misses it, and it's going to be grabbed by Glisson. Couldn't ask for a better look, though. Here's Morrell. Pressured. And that's going to be a foul on Tabora again, and there it is. Like, she can be so effective when she's on the floor, but she just tends to pick up fouls so quickly. That's already 3. I'm a little surprised Coach Levere is not subbing her out here. But now she's got to be really careful. Dickinson steals the inbound. Good pass forward to Clark. Clark gets fouled. I believe that's going to be on Arwen Llewellyn, who just checked in. And it is. Just second team foul. And here comes Tabora out and Ritter in. And just too risky to play the remaining 3:26 with 3 fouls. Coach Levere doing some coaching up there on the sideline. First free throw is good for Dickerson. Bruins have done so much better from the line in this game than in their last home contest. And able to hit them both. Back up to a 9-point lead, which is tied for the largest of the night thus far for the Bruins. Also, another Bruins foul will put the Royals in the bonus, by the way. Here's Brown, looking to drive, and it's going to be the last touch by the Bruins. Goes out of bounds, be inbounded by Rowley. Good defense there on the inbound attempt as Clark was all over it. This one does get into Brown. Lost it for a moment, got it right back though. Or to Smith, excuse me. It came to Brown eventually. Brown's got it here. Morrell for 3 again. This time a little long. And it's going to be Bruins basketball.
Bruins ball.
Morrell really didn't have much choice on putting that one up. Only a couple seconds on the shot clock. Just had to get something off. Here's Clark. And has it poked away by Brown. Brown on the break. Dickerson trying to affect the shot. Did a good job of not fouling, but the ball does go in. It's 39-32. Laid off here for Clark. Clark into Dickinson in the middle. Tried to squeak it through to Ritter. Wasn't able to do so. Here's Brown on the break again. Dickerson again. This time, able to stop the shot and still not foul. Great hustle by Dickerson. She is flying, gives it up to Clark. Clark for 3. Just a little bit off target. Shea Dickinson with the rebound. Pulls it out. Clark thought about another one, decides to give it up to Wilder instead. Inside to Dickinson. Driving. Fouled by Smith.
That foul's on number 3, Zandy Smith, her second, team third.
Second foul on Smith.
Dickinson at the line for the Bruins, shooting 2.
Dickinson will go back to the line where she is 2 for 2 thus far.
Checking in for the Royals, number 4.
Brown out and Lewis in for Regent. Dickinson hits the first. Sub waiting for the Bruins as well. And second one good as well. So again, Bruins, very solid night from the line thus far. Bria Dickinson in for Shea. Will say it makes it a bit easier on me as announcer when they aren't both out there at the same time. I don't have to make sure I reference the first name every time. Ooh, nice little step back there from Morrell. Comes up short though. Bruins on the break. Clark over to Dickerson for 3. No good. Rebounded by Ritter. Up top to Dickinson. Back to Dickerson. Here's Wilder. Could not be more open, but just can't quite find it. Bruins are having looks as open as they could possibly be. Some of them have gone down, others have not, but certainly getting good open looks. On the run out is Wilder. Nobody close to her. One thing the Bruins have done really well in this game, especially in the second quarter, is transition. They've done a great job beating the Royals back. That's why they have a double-digit lead for the first time, or at least a big factor. That's going to be an offensive foul on the screen. That's on Raleigh, and I think that's her third. It is, so a couple players now in foul trouble, as Tabora already sitting for the Bruins with 3 fouls. And Raleigh will sit for the remaining 30-plus seconds as well. Here's Clark. Lobs it over. Dickerson into Dickinson. Over to Ritter. Kicks it back out to Clark. Open 3. Man, so many open looks for the Bruins. I mean, they're still up by 11. It's not like they're losing or anything, but just a few more of those shots would go down. This game would be wide open. 5 seconds. Morrell works around the block. Gets a look. What a block! Dickerson at the last second flashes over and denies the three-pointer. And the Bruins will take an 11-point lead into halftime, 43-32. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Just about ready to start the second half here between the BJU Bruins and the visiting Regent University Royals. Bruins lead 43-32 after one. Teams have switched sides, so Royals going from right to left now, and Bruins going from left to right. Bruins led the entirety of the second quarter. And this one off target, but offensive rebound and put back by Brooke Glisson. Bruins had a ton of open shots. Hit a number of them. It's going to be a three-pointer launched off to the right by Worley. All the starters back in for the Bruins. Worley tried to prevent that one, unable to do so, as it's going to be Lewis. Or no, excuse me. Yeah. Sorry, I have a little bit of a roster discrepancy here. Shea Dickinson open three. No good. Tabora battling for it. It's going to end up with Dickerson, actually. Good pass to Tabora. Made a nice cut. Back out to Skibo. Inside, back outside. Dickerson for three. No good. Bruins have had some open looks inside. They've been reluctant to take them. There's some from the elbow, some short mid-range. It's basically been layup or three. Not much in between. Good trap there, and it leads to a turnover.
Ball out of bounds. Bruins ball.
I believe that's Jackmia Britt. I was informed pregame that she would not be playing, but that is number 5 is on their roster, so if it is not, my apologies, but that's the information I have been given. And there's a travel
Royals ball.
on Dickerson. Ooh, almost stolen away. Here's Brown. Back across. Morrell had the hot hand in the second quarter. Misses that one. Here's Dickerson on the drive. Great pass to Tabora. Couldn't get the layup. What a pass, though. That was a thing of beauty. Morrell kicks this one back out to Brown. Brown for three. Wide right, and good effort there to save it, but it went right to Skibo. Here's Dickerson again. Tabora is open if they can find her. Waited a little too long. Dickinson driving. Tough shot, not going to go. And Tabora, again, has to be careful. Already has those 3 fouls. She picks up a 4th. She's almost certainly going to be sitting the remainder of the quarter.
Royals ball.
Or at least one would think so. I think we have a timeout. Yep, timeout called by the Royals here. They're only down 7. It's been a pretty close game. The Bruins have led by 11 a couple times, but for the most part, it's been just a couple possessions. Reminder that coming up after this one, scheduled for a 7 p.m. tip, the men's teams from these two schools will be squaring off against each other. First ever for those two. We'll see how that one goes. Bruin men perfect 2-0 here at home thus far this season, but have lost their last few on the road. Hoping to get back in the win column, and Regent looking for their first win of the year. For more information about that game, as well as tons of other great information, check out the Bruins website, bjubruins.com. Let's see results, previews, feature stories on players and coaches, upcoming schedules, interviews, lots of great stuff, all at bjubruins.com. Brown will inbound here out of the timeout. Brown working against Dickinson. Tough floater. Didn't get it to go, but will go to the line for two. That's another foul on Dickinson.
Her
second team first of the third quarter.
For the Royals, Jabaria Brown now at the line, shooting 2.
Royals struggled a little bit from the charity stripe in the first half. And those struggles won't continue as that one comes up short. If this game does end up being decided by single digits, as it has been for much of the 2+ quarters thus far, free throw shooting is going to be a big part of it. Another 0 for 2 trip for the Royals. They only trail by 7 here. Bruins looking to build that lead back up. Dickerson gets this one out to Skibo. Over to Dickinson. Into Tabora, but it's batted away by Britt.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Bruins ball.
Tabora will get it off the inbound. Dickinson. Back to Tabora. Looking to go up with this one. Nope, kicks it back out. 6 on the shot clock. Skibo, a little head fake. Driving, and that's tough to go against Glisson, and Glisson called for the foul as the shot clock buzzer was sounding.
Now shooting 2 for the Bruins, number 5, Caitlin Dickerson.
And Dickerson will shoot 2.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 15, Beth Clark.
Clark in for Skibo. And we'll also have Wilder in for Worley. Shots here for Dickerson. First one a bit long. Second one is perfect.
Checking in for the Royals, number 1, My Angel Carter.
Angel Carter checks in. I believe that is her first action of the evening. Brown looking to drive. I think she got fouled on the floor, I think.
That foul's number 31, Shay Dickinson.
This is Dickinson's third, though, so Dickinson and Tabora both with 3 fouls, along with Rally for the Royals. All on the brink of foul trouble, I guess you could say. Brown. Nice little step back. No good, though, and good box out and rebound by Wilder. Dickerson gets it up to Clark. Over to Dickinson, back to Clark. Back around to Dickerson. Oh, good pass inside to Tabora. Back out. Open 3 for Clark. No good. Offensive rebound by Dickinson. Couldn't get it to go. And stepping on the line.
Stepped out of bounds. Bruins ball.
That was Carter. Caught just a bit of the baseline after that rebound. So the Bruins will keep it. Inside to Dickinson, gets fouled. Almost got the shot too, but she'll go to the line for 2.
That foul number 1, My Angel Carter, her first, team second. Now at the line shooting 2 for the Bruins, number 31, Shay Dickinson.
Carter with her first foul, second team foul. Dickinson continues her excellent night from the line. And even when the Bruins field goals haven't been falling the way they would like, Free throws have still been solid. Their lead is now 10. Here's Morrell. Lobbed inside, looking for Carter. Didn't make the connection. Good press break for the Bruins, but then sailed it to Tabora. So they'll go right back to Regent. Wow, tons of space. Passed off for Clark. Left it short, though, and Dickinson gets the rebound. Gets it up to Dickerson. Good pass to Tabora. Back out top to Dickinson. Hits the three. Bruins' percentage from beyond the arc has not been as high as they would like. But, man, they have done a great job of getting wide open shots. Dickinson deflects the pass. We'll have a timeout here as we are exactly halfway through the third quarter. 5 minutes down, 5 minutes to go, and the Bruins' largest lead of the game thus far, 13-49-36. With nationwide capabilities, Ronald Blue Trust provides wealth management strategies and trust services based on biblical principles to help clients make wise financial decisions, live generously, and leave a lasting legacy. You can find out more at ronblue.com/Greenville. The Bruins doing a lot of things well here that have helped them overcome a less than ideal shooting percentage, but done a good job getting some second and third chance opportunities. Have really done well at the line. Aside from Tabora, they really haven't been in any significant foul trouble. And to her credit, she's done a good job avoiding foul number 4 through the first 5 minutes of this third quarter. Playing pretty good defense overall. Not a lot of easy looks for the Royals. A lot of encouraging signs here. And this one is the Bruins trying to win game number 3 on this, I want to say the young season, but I mean this is their 9th game. Hard to believe, but still relatively early, but I've been a decent number. Lewis with it, gives it off to Brown. Pass and stolen away by Wilder. Takes it all the way for the layup. Great anticipation by Wilder. Gets the steal and the bucket. It is a 15-point lead. Royals answer with a layup right back. Clark wants to go to Dickinson, going to go all the way to Tabora. What a pass! Tabora missed it, and then had it last touched by the Royals. That was a great pass to Tabora. She had a good look, just wasn't able to knock it down. Dickinson will get this one. Up top, Clark able to get under control. Wilder for 3, comes up a little bit short. And that one's last touched by Clark. Or Carter, excuse me. And the Bruins will once again maintain possession. Clark into Dickinson. Back out to Clark. For 3. Got it. Lead is up to 16 now. 54-38. Yeah, that's a travel. Lewis, guilty of it that time. Both teams have been called for a number of traveling violations in this one. Here's Dickerson. Out to the wing. Wilder knocks down another. I think she has 3 threes made thus far this evening. And the lead really starting to open up here for the Bruins. Oh, nice drive by Morrell. Wilder all the way across court, back up top. Dickerson had all kinds of space, gonna drive, then kick. Wilder makes it back-to-back buckets. Again, something the Bruins have done well all game long is doing that inside-out game and generating some just absolutely wide-open threes. Brown on the drive, tried to dish it. Didn't look like Liston was ready for it. Here's Dickerson. Oh, had Tabora, didn't see her in time. Dickerson will try her hand at a 3. Off to the right, Brown on the board. Here comes Lewis the other way. And went up against 2 different players, lost it. Tabora got the rebound, but then didn't realize that Dickerson wasn't where she thought she was. So 3 different players all playing with 3 fouls on the floor right now. Just something to watch for. Or actually, no, Tabora came out. Hallie Ritter in for the Bruins, so just 2. Dickinson and Rowley. Morrell for 3. No good, and I think it's going to be it's either Clark or Bria Dickinson on the reach in. I'm not sure which. They both were going for it. It's going to be Clark. Her first, team third. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. The Bruins have opened up a 20-point lead, led by 11 at halftime. And the lead was single digits for most of the first half. Morrell, long on the 3. Dickinson on the rebound. Got that one all the way into the elbow. Thought about a jumper. And Wilder's going to shuffle the feet. We've been very alert to that. And Annie Miller, who was the recipient of a couple of those calls earlier, checks in for Shea Dickinson. Miller working against Rowley. Hand it off. Here's Morrell. Out to Brown. 9 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. Back across. Morrell for 3. This one off the mark. Good rebound by Wilder. Here's Bria Dickinson. A little hesitation. Good pass to Ritter. Lost it and traveled before she lost it. So either way, it's a turnover. One minute to go in the third quarter. It has been largely controlled by the Bruins. Got off to a little bit of a slow start shooting in the third. But then, that's Miller on the foul, by the way, her second. But then we're able to use some good shooting from the line to help kind of get them into the quarter a little bit. And then did a good job starting to hit some of those shots. Miller flying down, dropped it off for Ritter, who got fouled by Carter. So Ritter will go to the line for 2. Second foul on Carter. Third team foul on the Royals. Probably inconsequential as less than a minute to go. First free throw for Ritter is good. And second is as well. So excellent performance from the line continues for the Bruins. Lead is back up to 20. Brown, good dish out. Tried to go across. Miller ended up with the steal. Whips it down court. And then Ritter, who is running, nice little hesitation. As she sensed that Britt was charging in from behind looking for a block. And Ritter with a good little hesitation. She might, ooh. Ritter almost drew a charge there. Ball's just going all over the place. Finally put back by Carter. Third chance opportunity there. Clock continues to run. 10 seconds. Plenty of time here for Wilder, but she's going to take it all the way and make it. Well, that's to be a heave. That'll come up well short. 66-44. The Bruins double their lead from halftime to the end of the third. And definitely looking good here going into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter underway. Bruins in control after a dominant third quarter. They are up by 22, 66-44. As we are into the final 10. Tabora kicks it out. Miller for 3. Got it! And the lead continues to grow for the Bruins. Looking for win number 3 on the season, and right now looking pretty good to get it. Take a Herculean effort at this point from the Royals to overcome this deficit. Here's Bria Dickinson fouled on the way down the court by Lewis.
That foul's on number 4, then Lewis, her first, team first. Bruins ball out of bounds.
Miller will inbound this one. Got it to Weigel. Inside to Tabora. And tried to go back up top, and that one well off target for Weigel.
Ball out of bounds. Royals ball.
Shot's going to go there for Carter. Here's Bria Dickinson running back down the other way. Gives it to Miller. And that's going to be another foul on Lewis. Her second, team second.
Her second, team second. Bruins ball out of bounds. Check in for the Royals, number 5, Weirick Reyes. Media, timeout.
So I was actually just corrected. So Lyric Reyes is number 5 this evening, not Jack Mia Britt. So apologies to that for that. So Lyric Reyes is number 5. Another timeout here. The Bruins up by 23. Just under 9 to go. Definitely looking good at the moment for getting win number 3. A nice bounce back after the tough home loss to Brevard, and then even though it was an exhibition game, tough exhibition game against Furman as well. I want to also thank FCI Agency. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. The men's game is scheduled for 7. I don't think it will start quite that early, but we'll give you an updated time once we have one for the men's game. But men's teams from these two squads will be tipping off after this as the second half of our doubleheader. And men will be playing Furman tomorrow, so busy week for the Bruins. And Bria Dickinson, the and one. That's Brown's first, team third, so in just over a minute, Royals have already picked up 3 team fouls, which is not what you want against a team that's shot as well as the Bruins have from the line. Dickinson does miss that one. Here's Brown. Almost had it poked away, did have it poked away. It's a 3-on-1. Dickinson will take it all the way herself and got it. Good press break here for the Royals. Here's Brown. Across to Rowley. Inside to Carter. Good job by Tabora not fouling there. And going to the floor for it. It's going to be picked up and scored by Reyes. Good defense there, leading to some points. Trying to get it to Tabora, had it poked away. And going through the lane there was Morrell. She got fouled and will go to the line. That foul is on Tabora, so that's her 4th. That being in the 4th quarter. Good chance Coach Severe might just let her play through it, especially with the score being what it is. That one missed everything. Second shot from Morrell is good. 73-49.
Checking in for the Royals, number 3, Zandy Smith.
Zandy Smith back in on the Royals side. And for Carter. Here's Dickinson. Leaves it up for Miller. Left it back for Weigel. Dickinson looking to drive. And that one rimmed out. Ritter almost had the offensive rebound. But does end up poking it off of a Royal. So we'll stay with the Bruins. Pass inside to Tabora. Floats it out to Weigel. Weigel back to Tabora. Spin move. Nice. All the way to the rack, but couldn't score. Did a great job giving herself some space, but A little bit off target. Good job by Morrell saving that one in bounds. Tough drive on the baseline. Lays it up and in. 7 minutes to go. Bruins lead still at 22 where it was coming into the quarter. Into Tabora. Good pass to Dickinson. Somehow squeaked through the two defenders and scored it. Pressure here on Brown. Gets it out. Smith left it off for Rowley. Back to Brown. Looking to drive. Rebounded by Miller. Miller will give this one up to Weigel. Weigel for three. Knocks it down. I think that's her first bucket of the evening, if I'm not mistaken. And it puts the Bruins up by 27. Morrell trying to answer. Bit long. Tabora almost got the rebound. Instead it comes out to Miller. Miller gets fouled. That's team foul number 4. So we aren't even halfway through the quarter. And the next foul will have the Bruins in the bonus. It's the second foul on Morrell.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 21, Kyla Worley.
Worley in for Wilder on the Bruins side of things. Inside to Tabora. Triple teamed. Great pass. And it's back-to-back buckets for Weigel. Good vision there by Tabora. She's being triple teamed. And then it's stolen away by Bria Dickinson. 3-on-2. Kicks it out. Why not? Weigel again! Make it 3 in a row. The sophomore lighting it up with 3 straight buckets, 2 from downtown. And the Bruins lead is 32. They were up by only single digits for most of the first half. Actually trailed the beginning of the game, down by 7. Then only led by single digits most of the first half. Ended up going into halftime up by 11. Increased that lead by another 11 in the third. And now I've increased it another 10 on top of that in less than 5 minutes. Very different from what we saw in their last couple games. And how about Julia Weigel? 3 buckets in a row. Well, the Royals have gotten into a little bit of team foul trouble here. No individuals have more than 3, so nobody in danger of fouling out or anything at this point. Be inbounded to Reyes. Deep pass intercepted by Tabora. Dickinson kicks it out. Weigel. Oh, almost had a 4th one in a row. Left you just a little bit short, but can't blame her for trying when you made the last 3 in a row. It was a good look. Miller almost came up with a steal there. 3 for Rowley. Comes up a little bit off target. Rebounded by Worley. Her pass is tipped, and then the foul by Worley.
Number 21, Kyla Worley, her second, team second. Number 5, Lyric Reyes at the line for the Royals, shooting 2.
Reyes will shoot 2 here. The second foul on Worley, by the way. First free throw is good. Second one is short. Rebounded there by Worley. Dickinson flying down the court. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Bria Dickinson. Good job by the Royals getting set there. I think it was Brown who was able to draw it. Third team foul on the Bruins. So third foul on Miller. Fourth team foul. A couple more free throws for the Royals. First free throw for Brown is good. Bruins look like... Or no, Miller was just talking with Coach Levere, so no subs coming in at this point. 83-54. Bruins look to have this one pretty well in hand, but still a little over 4 minutes to go. Inbounded to Tabora, inside to Tabora. Annie Miller, another 3.
Annie Miller for 3.
Here's Rowley. Three-pointer. That is going to be Bruins basketball. Is that one off the mark? Worley trying to get it inside to Tabora. Had it swatted away, but it's going to be Weigel who gets to it first. Weigel over to the corner. Driving. Good kick out. Open 3 for Worley. That one off target, though, and going to be rebounded by Glisson. Three-pointer for Morrell. No good. Weigel with the rebound. And traveled.
Traveling violation. Royals ball.
Morrell inside to Brown. That one swatted away. Well defended there. Here's Morrell again. Short. Good rebound by Brown. That shot goes straight up, and it's going to be rebounded by Bria Dickinson, who is inadvertently tripped. I don't think that was anything intentional. Just Morrell happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's going to be 2 shots for Bria Dickinson on the other side. As the Bruins are officially in the bonus for the remaining 3 minutes of this one.
Number 25 for the Bruins.
Hallie Ritter
Bria Dickinson now
in.
line shooting 2. Check in for Bruins number 30, Hallie Ritter.
First free throw is up and good for Dickinson. Second one rattles out. And here come the Royals the other way. Step back 3 for Morrell. That one's good. Dickinson has it poked away. Good defense. Here's Reyes. Missed the layup. Miller with the rebound. Miller gets it over to Dickinson. The Bruins could stand to slow down a little bit. They're up by 30 with less than 3 minutes to go. Take a little more time off this clock. Drive in bucket for Kyla Worley. Reyes to the corner. Glisson back up to Morrell. Comes up short. Offensive rebound by Smith. Offensive rebound by Smith again. Then Glisson with an offensive rebound, and then a reach-in foul on Ritter. So it'll be 2 shots as both teams are in the bonus. And that's the... Oh, actually, they gave that to Bria Dickinson, not Ritter.
Number 20, Brooke Glisson, now at the line for the Royals, shooting 2.
Basically just semantics at this point. First free throw is good. Second one is as well. Substitution here is it'll be
Checking in for the Royals.
Rally out and Lewis in. Ritter over to Miller. All the way back up to Bria Dickinson. Tried to get it to Ritter. Had it taken away. And I believe that's a jump ball.
Royals ball.
So Royals will take over here on the alternating possession. Miller gets it, coming the other way. Kicks it out to the corner. Three-pointer, a little bit short. And then a foul on Miller from behind, so we'll have some more free throws on the other end. That's 4th foul on Miller, if I'm not mistaken.
That foul's on number 13, Annie Miller, her 4th.
Yep, her 4th.
Now at the line for the Royals, number 20, Brooke Glisson, shooting 2.
And that one goes home as well. And a little bit of a humorous moment there as one of the Royals started to try to inbound it to the Bruins. Coincidentally, refs usually frown on that kind of behavior. Dickinson looking to drive, takes it all the way, and she'll go to the line for 2. With a 1/10 of a second under a minute to go.
That foul's number 32, R.M. Llewellyn, her 2nd, team 6th. Number 25, Bria Dickinson, now on the line for the Bruins, shooting 2.
First free throw off to the side. Second free throw also rattles out. Final minute here. That's going to be another foul. This time by Worley. And that'll send Brianna Tavares to the line.
Worley, her 3rd, team 7th. Number 22, Brianna Tavares, now on the line for the Royals, shooting 2.
So with this, the Bruins will move to 3-6 on the season. Royals will fall to 3-7. Again, coming up, we'll have the men's teams from these 2 schools facing off. Great effort for the Bruins, especially after the rough start. They'll come away with a very dominant win in this one. That's going to be a foul. So Weigel will go to the line for 3.
That foul is number 20, Brooke Glisson, her 4th, team 7.
4th foul on Glisson.
Number 10, Julia Weigel, now the line for the Bruins, shooting 3.
First free throw good for Weigel. Second one good as well. Substitution here is Lewis. Or no, she's just getting in the spot. And Weigel goes 2 for 3. Glisson can't get the shot. And the Bruins should be able to just dribble this one out. They do have to get across half court, though, which Miller will do. Worley will get one more bucket. And 93-61 is the final. Lady Bruins come away with a dominant victory. And the men's teams from these two schools will get started in a little while. I think it's going to be about 30 minutes. But don't have any official word yet. So I hope you can join us for that. Come out in person if you can. If not, we'll have it for you right here on the webcast. But in case you're not able to join us for that one, I'm Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great evening.